For me, in doing this submission, I think some of the biggest takeaways were how time consuming the assessments are, how detail oriented they are, and how important it is to, read all of the instructions, to administer everything, completely, and to the fullest extent of all of the directions. I think there's too many legal ramifications if that's not potentially done. So, just really thoroughly going through everything, and then just the environment as well. If the student's having a bad day, is it the best time to maybe give the assessment? Are things, having a struggle or so forth? And just watching the whole process and really understanding, everything that is entailed in it, I think is a lot to take in. And then also, do you break it up, depending on the length of the assessment? And if so, what does that look like, and how can you compartmentalize it to make it a little easier, not just for yourself but for the student as well? Let's face it, after doing 30 to 45 minutes to an hour of assessments, I think you lose your kids, maybe even sooner than that. And then are you getting any kind of an accurate reading? So just a lot of things to factor and take into consideration as far as the whole process, everything that's entailed, the student, the environment, accommodations, any kind of those things, if necessary. So again, just I think in summarizing, it's a lot to take in. I think you really have to know what you're doing thoroughly, which definitely watching someone more than once I think is crucial. I would say 4 or 5 times if at all possible, just to really be able to wrap your head around everything, and just to have it as well, to study the content so you know what you're giving. And that in itself is very tedious and can be time consuming. So for me, I think those were probably some of the biggest takeaways, overall. So I think that's it.